It's always been a test. That's all it'll ever be. Whatever you why your world is yours. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of all creations, our mutual creator of all creations, is giving us all a test. It was never about the acquisition. It's always about how you handle the adversity and the challenges. Now, we have this cast on our arm. We still wake up and we still get shit done. We're beyond motivation. Motivation is for the inferior kind of being. It is as it is. And as we move forward, we're just gonna consistently demonstrate this shit. Now, a lot of people love to see when a good man is down. And that's some straight up sucker shit. Never been a hater, never been amused or enthused to see another man lose. That's some faggot shit. Straight the fuck up. Now, they say, be humble this, be humble that. They think we're not humble. And this is why when Allah, the creator of all creations, will give you the blessings and the barakah, you'll be given favor. Once you get in alignment, you'll be given many more favors than you already have. Which of the favors of your Lord which you currently have will you deny is the question. But you will be given more favors the more you live in favor of the higher power, right? The Most High, the highest of all time. And as you get more blessings, Allah is going to raise you up like Bitcoin, like a stock, and then your price is going to go down, your value, your stock is going to go down. So you're going to get the blessings, and then He's going to put you in a lower position because you're going to shine in front of all of the haters. They're going to get the hasad, they're going to get the vapors. And then He's going to lower you before them to see how you handle the lowering, to see if you still show up and handle your business the way you're meant to handle your business, to still show up and be who you're supposed to be regardless of what you have and what you get at the level you're supposed to be at. And simultaneously, once He lowers you after raising you in front of everyone, what's going to happen is you're going to be afforded and gifted the blessing of being able to take inventory of all the suckers. You're going to see everybody who was tight and fucked up that you was up. You're going to be able to see them smile and wince and do all this weird shit when you're down, so that when your stock goes right back up after passing the test, you're going to know exactly who not to fuck with. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Once you get into the concentration of the fact that people ask me this dumb question all the time: what made you change? What made you pivot? And they always tell us we're not humble. But the thing is, we never claim superior mortality. We only know, personify, embody, and demonstrate superior morality. Superior embodiments of God. As they say, God body. We are superior embodiments of God principles. Look at the 99 names of Allah. Go Google that right now. 99 names of Allah. And all of those attributes of Allah, who is the highest of all time, the most generous of all time. Everybody want to be the GOAT. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest of all time. Don't ever disrespect life, you feel me? Yeah. And when I say Allah, it's an Arabic word for the concept, because concepts precede sounds that come out of humans. Agua, water, ma, all mean water. So is it the word the sound that we make to communicate the concept that we're gonna focus on, or are we gonna truly seek to comprehend the concept behind the coin token of a word? Now, when I say Allah, I mean the creator of all creations. Our mutual creator of all creations. This God, that God, multiple gods. Whatever created this air, and everyone, well, this God made that air. Whatever created that God, the Most High. When you look at the 99 names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of all creation, the highest of all time, this is when you get into the concept of being God body. They say God body this, God body that. Unless you're an embodiment, a personification, and a demonstration of these attributes, these principles, you get to the highest pinnacle of tajweed of the soul, to make yourself more beautiful, to make yourself more perfected, perfecting never perfect. This is when you get into true embodiment. Anyway, they say we're not humble, but we're truly superior embodiments of a superior morality. So when we say superior conduct, when we say superior versus inferior, it's about superior degree of morality, never a superior degree of mortality. And the reason we have a superior degree of morality is because we actually recognize and reflect on our mortality. People ask me all the time, what made you change? What made you pivot? What the fuck? We're watching everybody die. You're dying. This is not a joke. This is a realization that you need to step into and not to step away from because you're too anxious to face that reality. A lot of you living in denial until that day comes, and that day comes where the angel of death is tapping on your shoulder and it's your number being called, motherfucker. Real shit. Some of us are just knowing that we are all dying and we don't step down from that reality. We sit back, we accept that reality, and we live in major gratitude to never waste our lives. Most of you are still committed to wasting your lives. It's a flawed question to ask a person what makes them want to be healthy, what makes them want to not waste their life, to not waste their time. Time is life. Life is time. If you have no time, you have no life. Read The Advancing Individual. So nobody ever can say they don't have time. It's a bullshit ass excuse. And all excuses are mental illnesses. Now let's get down into it. They say superior morality is what we have. Superior mortality is never what we claim. And this is the concept. You need to recognize that everybody is dying. We're watching everybody die. Everybody else is watching everybody die. So it's always been about, how are you going to go out? It's not about how you live. It's about how you choose to die. And most of you are going to live and die in very dishonorable states. Some of us, we recognize that our mortality is a real thing, and we chose to know that the inevitability of the chapter in the book being closed is a thing. So instead of it being a book, a sad ass story, and going out sad like these other fucking weirdos, we chose to rise to the occasion, live our best life, never lie to ourselves, and really live in gratitude. So when they say humble this, humble that, most of them are not humble before their Lord. They're not humble before the laws of existence. They're not humble before what needs to be done. And they'll have to live with themselves at the end of the day. Whatever you are, your world is yours. It's always been a test. And y'all think it's about motivation. I'm just at the point where I'm just a universal leader. Like, it's just what it is. Like, let all these other fucking people on Instagram and YouTube and all this other shit, let them get on and try to be motivational speakers. At the end of the day, I'm of a different caliber. I'm of a different echelon. I'm of a different pedigree. It's about what's in you. While they try to say what the next man says and regurgitate, and it's all bullshit. It's all mimicry. They're all mimicking one another. It's all hollow, shallow. Nobody has their own thoughts. Nobody comes up with their own comprehensions. Very few do. Very few. Very fucking few. If a couple. You have to have it in you. And I'm willing to give anybody the fucking stage. Here, take it. Saw a motherfucker when I walked in the gym, motherfucker. I always knew he was a hater. And it's a couple of people out there, but I always knew you was a hater. Shouts out to Extra Money. I always knew they was haters. But then he saw this shit. Oh man, we saw his whole soul ignite. Like, oh word, that's crazy. That's crazy. But when you a real leader, you just sit back and watch the people who want to be on Front Street. They want to have the stage. They want to have the leadership position. But when you put them in a position to demonstrate what leadership really is, they don't got nothing to really contribute. They don't got nothing really to say that's inside of them. They don't really have that capacity to lead the people. What happens when you give them the position? They show us exactly who they're not. What happens when you put us in situations like this? We show you exactly who the fuck we are, and simultaneously who the fuck we're not. We're not like any of you inferior character having ass bitches. It's just what it is. Allah just upped the score, and Allah just upped the rank on them, bro. So what's your excuse? Doing one-hand burpees, 3-mile run, get my wind up. We gonna see what we can do instead of sit back and talk about what we can't do. It's all about how you handle the adversity. It's all about how you handle the challenges. It's all about how you handle the test. They all want the cars. They want the money. We want to be pleased with ourselves and be pleased, have our Lords be pleased with us. We just want the creator of all creations to be pleased with us. we're pleased either way. Alhamdulillah, we have life and we have the opportunity to experience and reflect, to know ourselves and to know our Creator. They're always going to try to measure the man by what he has, but there's so many quote-unquote men who have who aren't. And the men who have who aren't are plaguing the planet. Because at the end of the day, you can have, but do you really get respect? Self-respect. Respect is more valuable. So it's more valuable to be a highly respected man than to be a quote-unquote highly valuable man. What is a highly valuable man? It's a subjective thing. This bitch could think he's more valuable because of this, that, and the fourth. These subjective values. So yeah, high value man is a lesser degree. Highly respected man, that's a universal decree. Consider the vibrations raised. They can hate all they want. They only mad because they ain't us, and everything we are is what they not. They mad because we everything that they want to be, but they can't be because they too weak to be. Consider the vibrations raised. You ain't never going to get far in this life ever hating on another person. And if they have that character, if you have that in you to ignite at the sight of another man's downfall, you a fucking faggot. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution only solution, self-mastery only success. The world knows what Sheikhy Chic is about. Give them the stage. I done seen motherfuckers get injuries, start grabbing bottles, doing drugs, getting in their feelings, resenting the world. You fucking bitch. We all see how everybody's handling all situations. So remember that shit. We are all watching each other go out. And as we watch each other go out, what we're really watching is how every individual is handling every situation that lands on their motherfucking plate. And we done seen all you motherfuckers punk out to life. Like little bitches. All these quote-unquote men. Little boys. Boys in grown male bodies. Never be like them. Superior conduct for life. Superior morality for life. Never claim superior mortality. Yeah, we are all created equal as mortals, but we do not all exhibit and exude superior integrity to morals. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution only solution. We're going to keep putting this evolution in their face and demonstrating how inferior they are. Consider the vibrations raised.